Hello and welcome YouTube to a video by Cube Hamster. I wanted to make this video as a response to a video posted by BrowsOfSteel on YouTube. He made a very cool piston elevator and he sort of inspired me to go and improve it and go ahead with the idea. I still want to give loads of credits to him though for coming up with the original idea, and hopefully you guys will agree that this is awesome. I'll show you guys. It makes lots of noise like the original one, but I couldn't really stand the fact that in order to get down that you actually had to jump from very high into water. So what mine does is actually the following. It goes back down again in a very smooth fashion. Take no fall damage whatsoever, and if I press it now again it will just go up again, and after it's up you can press the button again and hopefully there we go, it's back. In a bit I'll show you guys sort of the redstone stuff that was necessary in order to do this. It's actually it's a bit complicated, but not intensely complicated. But I'll show you guys. Okay, back. We broke down some walls and we're now at the heart of the mechanism. Looks, I don't know, might look a bit overwhelming. Sort of combined out of two separate mechanisms. The left one is used in order to get the signal to go up, which extends the pistons. This, by the way, is sort of similar to some of the tutorials you can find on YouTube on how to make this. Got a 4-piston, 4-tick delay repeater attached to a piston with another piston, and a 1-tick and a 1-tick delay. And on the other side, sort of going up one at a time, and that ends up with the elevator mechanism. So that's sort of not new, and that's also according to BrowsOfSteel original design. But what is different though is the way the signal goes up, because I don't use any memory cell or anything like that, but as soon as a signal goes in here, what happens is it actually sort of self-preserves itself. Sorry, I'm messing around with the jumping a bit. The signal comes in, goes to this redstone repeater. I'll just show the other side for a moment. Travels through this block. That's what redstone repeaters are useful for. Goes to this redstone repeater, and what this one actually does, it sends the signal both up and down. So the signal will actually eventually go back to the redstone repeater that I just mentioned. So it loops, and when stuff loops, eventually it will just all turn glowing red and it keep the signal. But like I mentioned, it goes down, but it actually also goes up. And when it goes up here again, this redstone repeater through the block, redstone repeater goes up, redstone repeater goes up. And as you can understand, that the moment I activate this button, and this redstone repeaters that you can see over here is actually used to make the signal from the button really short, that in order to not mess up the other stuff. What it does is, you'll see, fuck, I forgot to place this one here. It sends the signal up, and as you could see, it was traveled up quite fast, and that gives the effect of the elevator going up. Now, how do I get it back down again? You might have already noticed all these pistons here. In order from the signal from where my crosser is, from that repeater, redstone repeater, to go to this redstone repeater, this block has to be here. As soon as this block is removed, you see, it actually turns off. The reason this is still on, by the way, is because yeah, there's actually the signals coming from both up and down. It's already self-sustaining itself up there. It doesn't really matter what I do up down here. But I've got not one piston, I've got loads of pistons. So what? Oh, have to not fall to my death. If I press the button again, you'll see that starting from up, it will slowly drain the system of all the signals. And that gives the effect of top piston pulling in. That's like the first bit. And that's slowly going back down. And this is for the left side, and I obviously on the other side have a similar system. And this is all timing to make sure that the speed at which it retracts the pistons in the elevator, that goes smoothly. It's all hooked up to a T flip-flop with 2 states. One state is for when it has to go up, and the other state is when it has to go down. Simple as that. I'm sure that if you want to make like multiple levels in a building with this elevator, that it could be done, would just require a bit more states, a bit more options over there. But yeah, if you guys like this video, I could go into this with a bit more detail and show how this is made, like how the signal goes up. But maybe if you watch this video multiple times, you can figure that out yourself. And yeah, sort of how this area works as well with all the delays. Oh, and by the way, as a finale, if you were wondering what the hell all this stuff is and why this room looks so silly, this is actually part of a puzzle map I made, and this challenge too. And normally this button doesn't work, and it's your job to fix it. Oh, now it does work though, because I already fixed it. But yeah, that's part of the challenge. So if you like redstone, be sure to check it out. Quite some fun fun puzzles. But yeah, that's for now. I hope you guys liked this video, and be sure to leave a comment.